Hey guys, welcome back here to Advanced Bass Fishing, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel and hanging with me a little bit. And I have been talking about this Megabass sleeper craw a little bit over the past couple weeks for spring fishing because it's a really good spring bait. But I've got quite a few questions about it as far as they want more information, more details. People have been using it, want a few more tips on it. And in today's video, guys, I want to dig in fine-tooth detail about this sleeper craw, about exactly how I fish it, exactly where it works, all the nuances about it, because it is an incredible bait. It's one of those lures that, you know, is really good and catches a lot of fish, but for whatever reason, it just hasn't caught on, which is easy to do because, I mean, if you guys go into a tackle store, you know how intimidating it is. There's just freaking walls and walls and walls of lures, so it's hard to get a bait to stand out. And this is one that deserves more attention than what it gets. So I'm going to give you guys just a good seminar on the sleeper craw. I definitely think it's going to add up to some good fish for you guys this spring because it's my favorite time of year to fish it. And guys, I'll put this in my Tackle Warehouse link, the link to the sleeper craw, if you guys would like to order a few of them. They got a bunch of really cool colors. I mean, tons of good colors, and they're all good. All resemble crawfish in here, so you can get them at that link in the description. Really appreciate checking that out. And also, guys, real quick, I just wanted to remind you that the Solar Bat has still got their Easter sale going on my Signature Series glasses. And also, they have a new frame color up on the website. They have a black frame, they've got this frame, and they got the gray frame. So I'll have my Solar Bat link in the description of this video if you guys would like to get 30% off on my glasses between now and Easter. So I appreciate that. Okay, here it is, guys. I'm going to sort of go through it, just assuming you don't know much about this. This is the Megabass sleeper craw, and it's a crawdad imitating lure. It looks just like a dang crawdad, and it's got a keel weight right here on the front of the bait that it's actually, you know, allows it to lay flat on the bottom. But the cool thing about this, it doesn't lay flat on the bottom. These pinchers float here. So when this thing lays on the bottom, it actually stands up like that, and the pinchers flare out like this. So when it's on the bottom, it looks like a crawdad trying to defend itself. It's got like the pinchers are up in the air like that. And guys, the bass just absolutely love this thing. And it's really pliable too. These pinchers really go out a long way. And then you've got the hook in here, guys. This is a 2/0 super stiff, sharp hook that's buried in the top of the craw here. And one advice I will give you guys that'll help you a lot is when you're using this thing, make sure you take a pair of pliers and open that hook up a little bit. Open it up just about a 1/16 of an inch, and you'll get a lot better hookups on it. You can catch them like that, but I get a lot better hookups bending that hook up. So anyway, there's two scenarios that this thing works good in the springtime of the year. When I first got this thing, I thought it was going to be like a good dragging bait, like you throw out there like with a football head jig and just drag this thing on deeper on points. I fished it, guys, to be honest with you, for 2 or 3 trips trying that. I couldn't catch anything on it. And I was filming a video about, God, it's been probably 4 years ago down at Grand Lake in Oklahoma. And I had just been to Table Rock a couple days before, and I had one of them tied on that I'd been trying to, you know, drag on points and stuff. And I was doing this video on flipping and pitching, you know, and I was using creature baits and jigs. And I just had the sleeper craw on there by chance, and I just pitched it into this laydown that I was fishing there and caught 2 or 3 nice fish out of that laydown. And I didn't think it was a pitching and flipping bait, so then I started taking it. We had a bunch of rain that came in like the week later at Table Rock Lake, and it moved the water way up into the bushes. And I took this sleeper craw, guys, and started flipping those flooded willow trees and bushes and just absolutely wrecked them on this thing. It falls really slow. Most of the time when I'm pitching and flipping it, I'm using like on 17-pound test Seagarn Vizex fluorocarbon line with my flipping stick. So the technique I want to talk about today, both techniques involve 17-pound line with this and a flipping stick. So the first thing with it, guys, is pitch it and flip it anywhere that you would like a creature bait or worm or a jig. Pitch it around a dock, lay down trees, stumps, logs, flooded bushes, reeds, cattails, lily pads. Anywhere you flip a bait, guys, try flipping this sucker right here. And it works best in water visibility about probably 1.5 to 4 foot is the zone. And it's like, I think the perfect water visibility for it is about 1.5 to 2.5 foot. That's the zone it works good in. Pitching it and flipping it around that. Now, the other way that I've caught them on it, and this is actually a subscriber told me about this, I didn't even know about it, is I had a subscriber telling me that he catches a bunch of fish using it like a swim jig. So I started using it like a swim jig this time of year, where I flip it up and cast it into that shallow cover, keep my rod tip high, and just work it just like a swim jig just under the surface. And guys, it works great as a swim jig, like that crawdad trying to scoot and get out of the way. But main thing with the video, guys, is I just want to reiterate, and I don't want this to sound like a Megabass commercial. I just want you to know that how good this thing is. Just try it, man. Just get a couple of them and try it this spring. You know, if you're catching them flipping a beaver or a brush hog or a worm or a jig, put that sleeper crawl on and give it a try. And the one thing that you're going to notice about it is it falls, like I said, quite a bit slower than any other bait that it has. Even if you have a heavier weight in it, it's got a pretty slow fall, so it's a very, very natural presentation. But it catches good fish this time of year. So I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on that. Again, I'll have that link in the description if you'd like to get a couple, and appreciate it, guys.